Saturday, August 9th, tragedy struck in Ferguson, Missouri. A black unarmed 18-year-old named Michael Brown was shot 8 times execution style by an unidentified Ferguson cop who is now on paid administrative leave from the department. There are conflicting reports on how the situation escalated from bad to murder. The Zionist media, who we can't trust or believe, says Brown was stopped for shoplifting. A physical altercation ensued, which turned into a battle for the cop's gun, which led the cop to shooting and killing the kid in fear of his white life. I mean his white life. The story that seems more believable and understandable from personal experience with overzealous racist cops is Brown was walking in the street returning from the market. The cop asked Brown and companion not to walk in the street. Brown expressed he was at his destination. The cop got agitated, aggressively drove up on Brown, kicked his door open. The door hit Brown, bounced back, closed from the force. The cop shot from inside the car like a coward. The kid took off running. Brown drops to his knees, places his hands up, and after his foot was run over by the cop, the bloodthirsty cop shoots from inside the car 6 to 8 times, ensuring the kill. Here's an eyewitness account of the incident.
Me and my friend, we was walking down the street, in the middle of the street, and we wasn't causing any harm to nobody. We had no weapons on us at all. We were just walking, having a conversation. No cars were blowing at us or honking at us like we was holding up traffic or anything like that. Now, a police officer squad car pulled up, and when he pulled up, these was his exact words. He said, "Get the F on the sidewalk." And we told the officer we was not but a minute away from our destination, and we was shortly be out the street. We was having a conversation, and he went about his way for about 1 or 2 seconds as we continued to walk, and then he reversed his truck, his car, and in a manner to where it almost hit us, and it blocked both lanes off the way he turned his car. So he pulled up on the side of us. He tried to thrust his door open, but we were so close to it that it ricocheted off us and it bounced back to him. And I guess that, got him a little upset. And at that time, he reached out the window. He didn't get out the car. He just reached his arm out the window and grabbed my friend around his neck and was trying to choke my friend. And he was trying to get away, and the officer then reached out and he grabbed his arm to pull him into the car. So now it's like the officer's pulling him inside the car and he's trying to pull away. And at no time the officer said that he was going to do anything until he pulled out his weapon. His weapon was drawn and he said, "I'll shoot you," or "I'm going to shoot." And in the same moment, the first shot went off. And we looked at him. He was shot and there was blood coming from him. And we took off running. As we took off running, I ducked and hid for my life because I was feared for my life. And I hid by the first car that I saw. My friend, he kept running, and he told me to keep running because he feared for me too. So as he was running, the officer was trying to get out of the car, and once he got out the car, he pursued my friend, but his weapon was drawn. Now, he didn't see any weapon drawn at him or anything like that, us going for no weapon. His weapon was already drawn when he got out the car. He shot again, and once my friend felt that shot, he turned around and he put his hands in the air, and he started to get down, but the officer still approached with his weapon drawn, and he fired several more shots, and my friend died.
The Zionist media's job is to demonize Michael Brown and uphold white supremacy on all accounts to keep America docile to the extreme hatred this nation holds for its former captives, meaning Michael had to do something to justify being executed in broad daylight in front of all his peers by a fat pork-belly cop. In reality, the cop woke up with a vendetta to hurt something with melanin. Michael Brown wasn't wanted for stealing, nor was he reaching in his waistband, nor was he wrestling a cop for a service weapon. Those are fabricated Zionist lies. Cops hurt people of all nationalities, but this particular day, they wanted to kill a nigga. You could see the cop lurking over Mr. Brown's body like he just killed a lion or a deer for sport. A full investigation by the FBI or local police is not and will not produce justice. Those departments are controlled by white supremacists that could give a dog's ass about black life. That's evident from COINTELPRO. Street justice is the only justice for the original man, since we are not valued in this judicial system unless we are 21st century slaves for the prison industrial complex. A wise word to the people in the hood is to educate the youngsters on how to deal with officers. Learn the law, comply with simple directions, and stay out the way. Don't mean to sound like that, but we're held to a different standard than other Americans. Sagging pants, tattoos, swag, attitude, defiance are triggers for trigger-happy cops to harass, beat your ass, or even murder you. It's sad and frustrating, but true. Truth is, you could be minding your own business, a cop feel a certain way, and take it out on you. I wish this situation could have been avoided and Michael Brown made it to school today. But now Italians destroying their own hood, so the white supremacists win twice. Story still developing. This is Hassan Hayes with Hood News.
This is how they receive money. Businesses, the taxes. Police stopping people, giving them tickets, taking them to court, locking them up. That's how they make money in St. Louis, right? Traffic, everything is all about money in St. Louis, right? So when you stop their flow of income, when you stop their whole, everything, their business, what they organize, they have certain things in a certain way, right? Secret society type of deal, right? We're gonna eat and you guys are gonna starve. Gentrification, put you in a certain neighborhood by yourself and see if you can starve in a proper way. It's not gonna happen, not in St. Louis.